It is imperative that our children learn how to effectively manage their money, and not only manage their money, but grow their money. And unfortunately, it's not taught in school. Hi, I'm LaWanda Shields with 2Q Classrooms, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of financial literacy and what you can do to help your kids learn to manage their money. As a parent, one of the simplest things that you can do is give your child an allowance. And by doing this, you'll begin to teach them the importance of budgeting their money. You can tie this allowance to a chore, or you can just give them an allowance. However you decide to do it, it's important that you begin to do it and talk to them about how to manage that money. Once you give them an allowance and it's tied to a chore, then not only are you teaching them money management, but you're also teaching them responsibility. So if they don't work, then you begin to cut the money back. So just like at a real job, they'll learn that money is tied to work and work performance. There's a difference between a need and a want. And so often our children don't realize the difference because we haven't taught them the difference. I grew up in a time where my parents came from the baby boomer age. So they taught me the value of money. They taught me the hard way about needs and wants. But our children, because we have decided little Johnny and little Susie don't need to suffer like we did, we've given them so much without them working, without explaining to them that some of these things that you're wanting are wants and the other ones are needs. So it's also a great time to sit them down and begin to work with them on identifying the difference between needs and wants. You might want to do a T-chart. I'll put one up, and on one side have wants and on one side have needs. And don't make them feel guilty about wanting something, but explain to them that needs must be met first, and then the wants you budget out from there. How you make every moment a teachable moment. Well, this is what you're going to do with your children. When you go to the bank, begin to explain to them about the various transactions. What's the difference in a deposit? What's the difference in a withdrawal? How do these affect me? How do I balance my checkbook? You can also get some little forms off places like Amazon, Teachers Pay Teacher, where you can go through, you get those little artificial checks, and you can create your own. And you have them do a budget, and then you begin practicing writing checks. This was a skill that I taught my students when I was teaching as a part of, forgot the name of the competency, but it had to do with filling out forms. So you can teach them this at the bank. When you go to the grocery store, walk them down the clearance aisle, walk them down the regular aisle, begin to discuss prices, let them compare prices. You might want to take them to a store that's a little cheaper, then take them to one of the high-end stores and say, do you see the difference in the prices? But you may also want to then talk about the difference in the quality over quantity. Hi guys, before we go any further into this video, be sure to give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow so you can get more tips on teaching and parenting. Let's get back into the video. Also, agencies that will teach your child about financial literacy, agencies like 4-H, they have a course where they train the participants how to budget out there. Be sure to check with your local college. They may have a course that your child can take. I know here, I live in Mississippi and I'm close to Meridian. During the summer, they have College for Kids at Meridian Community College, and they have courses where the students can come in and learn about how to manage their money. All of these are great things that you can do. You can also check with the internet. There are 3 channels. They're not really for children, but they do teach a lot about managing money. They are great for your kids and for yourself. They are going to be Ellie Talks Money, Lyn Allure, and Nakisha Wynn. These are 3 channels I absolutely recommend because they teach you the importance of money, how to manage your money, what you want to do if you're trying to make money. They are great. If your child's considering starting their own business, again, some channels you might want to listen to are Income School, Channel Makers, Josh Ryan, Jessica Stansberry. All of these are great at Think Media. They're great at teaching your child how to get those YouTube channels going, how to get those social media platforms working for you, how to get blogging going. So no matter which route you decide to take with your child, whether it's going to the local college, whether it's checking with your local agencies like 4-H, whether it's purchasing items online from places like Teachers Pay Teachers or Amazon, or just looking for articles on the internet, taking a course, whatever it is, do it to teach your child about managing their money. This has been LaWanda Shields with 2Q Classrooms, talking about the importance of financial literacy and some avenues that you might want to take in order to teach your child about how to budget, manage, and grow their money. I'll see you guys in the next video.